Aaron, hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. Should we hold that?
I can, yeah. Well, so today was great. How did you get involved in this project?
Well, Joe and Will, the producers and the directors, they have kind of seen my work over the years, and they've always kind of said, we'd love to work with you on something. And I think with my kind of like style and my like experience on other work I've done, I think this just kind of was the right fit. And this is our first time working together, and it's just been an absolute ball. So that's how I kind of got involved.
Well, I was going to say, do you prefer doing the choreography or performing?
I mean, it is fun, like being a creative of something and then kind of watching, like today, seeing like, basically I saw it properly like performed back for the first time. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, they've done me proud today. And I do miss performing, I do. I think I still get to perform whilst I'm teaching, I guess, but I know what you mean, like with the live audience and stuff. And to be fair, I did watch today going like, oh, I bet this is really fun to do.
Can it be quite complicated when there's a big cast and people, like maybe one row's doing a separate move? How do you do that? Do you do it solo, or do you have people that help you?
So I've got an associate, Joe, who's like one of my best friends as well. So like we've worked very closely together. So we kind of like, it's almost like we have to sync brains. But I think also like we kind of like start with like a foundation, and then you kind of like teach it to everyone, and then you can start like playing with the people that are in different rows, or you can add a canon, you can make people do things on different counts. So I think that's where it makes it more complicated, and then it's when you get the full picture at the end.
So when it came to research with High School Musical, I actually did watch half of it yesterday, last night before I went to bed. But how many times did you watch it, and did you have to learn the routine, or have you added in new routine?
So I can't actually use any of the choreography from the film. So everything is basically fresh choreography, which has been a bit of a challenge because, you know, it's a lot of people know the iconic choreography from the film. So it's obviously you want to bring that to the show with it being different choreography, but also having that same nostalgic feeling, that same what feels kind of iconic. And I've definitely, so funny enough, I actually danced at the premieres back when they first came out. It's me pretending to be Troy in front of Zac Efron, which is like, I was like, I can't believe what I'm doing. But yeah, but I felt like I've, you know, had that kind of bit of history with the film. So it's amazing to kind of come back and now be a creative on the musical version. So yeah, I don't know how many times I've watched the film. I've definitely watched it a few times to kind of like get my head in the game. But yeah, to kind of like, you know, really feel what it like, just for some inspiration, and you know, just to kind of, what's amazing about the show is it's like that American high school cheer sportsman, like it just gives you so much energy, and it's like all the numbers are so full out and have so much energy to them. Yeah.
If you could choose one cast member, apart from Casey, from the films to come and watch the gala night, who would you choose? And it has to only be one.
Only one. Oh, we've got to have Troy. We've got to have Zach. We've got to have Zach. Come on.
Also, I've loved watching your career from S-Club Juniors to S-Club 8, I guess, to then obviously you've performed with people like Taylor Swift. What's been a highlight in your career, would you say?
Ooh. Do you know what? It probably was like, I felt like Taylor Swift was quite a big moment for me. I think being like a UK-based performer, to work with an American artist of such, no, she was pretty big. And I think to have that opportunity was pretty cool. And also just to work with an American team, like she's very professional. And it was just one of those jobs that I was like kind of a pinch me moment, which is super fun. So I think that's probably, I mean, also, but like being in the band was pretty cool, and I feel like I wish I was a little bit older to kind of appreciate it, because I was so young at the time that you just kind of like, those years flew by, and I look back going, oh my God, did I actually do that? So I think like that is also like a bit of a proud moment as well.
If you could have either a reunion for S-Club Juniors or the Saturdays, who would you choose? Or both? You can't do both.
It's crazy. It's as well, like choreographing those guys as well. It's like, because I had such good times with those, the girls. But I think, you know, I actually probably get once a day now. It's starting to like, especially with all these like nostalgic, like on TikTok, like there's always a comment being like, when you get that together. One Step Closer is for some reason doing the rounds again, because
everyone. 20 years?
We're actually 25 next year. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like next year's something, I don't know, even if we just go for dinner, just to be like, woo! But no, I think it would be fun to reunite. Just, I don't not necessarily want to do it to like get back into the pop world. Yeah. also because I think it's like, to be an artist now in the music industry must be crazy. I think we probably did it at the best time. But I think it would be fun just to do like a one-off something, maybe Mighty Hoopla or something.
And also, how intense was it doing like X Factor, like weekly and all that?
God, those X Factor days. I think that's also where I've kind of like,
the X Factor was an intense show.
I remember like learning choreography at 7:45, new choreography to do like on that show, because Simon's like, I don't like that, you need to change it. And we're like, literally like costumed up, ready to do something that I've never rehearsed before on stage. And you just knowing that there's like millions of people watching. But I think having that, like, you definitely have to have a certain brain to be like, learn all those routines, knowing that it's live TV and also as a dancer as well, you knew that like all the other dancers used to watch that show being like, I want to be on this show, like, and you knew that it was like the job to get. So you felt like you've got to be good because you've got all the dancers wishing you were in our shoes. So, but I think that's definitely it's definitely given me my training, because I think everyone's like, you're so chill. Like I was like, try doing X Factor in 2010. Like, it was hell, but it was also like some of the best times.
We worked on it as well.
Right? Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about then.
And then lastly, what else can we expect from you in the future?
Oh my God, I think just like, I really enjoy challenging myself, and I don't think anyone really expected me to be choreographing a musical, but I like to challenge myself. I like just to keep mixing it up really. Like I'd love to travel more, I'd love to do more jobs in America. I think definitely being a choreographing original production and kind of having that as a staple show that maybe then would go on to travel. I think, it's kind of cool, because I think you do like commercial jobs and it's just kind of like done, forgotten about, and then whereas to do something that kind of like stays or sticks, or people goes, oh, Aaron choreographed this 20 years ago and it's still doing the rounds. You know what I mean? It's something like, I don't know. But no, I'm always open to new things.
Mate, it's so lovely meeting you and watching your career blossom over the years. So thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.